Philippines. Oops. Good morning, Philippines. Hello, world. So, today is September 10, 2024. Araw ng Martes. Time check 6:15, 6:13 sa ating cellphone, sa ating sasakyan. So ngayon po ay continuation ng ating pag-share ng mga good practices ng ICT sa Visayas region, sa mga pulo ng Visayas. So ngayon, kahapon, no, ang napag-usapan na yung triple helix approach, wherein the government is the policy making body while the industries are setting the standards of what's in demand job in the ICT sector, and the academe talent pool of human resources. So, atid ko muna ang aking asawa dito.
Chat mo na kung yan.
Sige. Sige. So, yeah. And hindi ko lang alam kung na-share ko na sa inyo yung sa Iligan and sa Roxas City. Iligan City is known for their manufacturing industry. And the good thing about Iligan is that they were able to, or they're capable of producing skilled human resources. No? When I say skilled, most of their youngsters are have knowledge about freelancing na VA and soft dev, research and development, no? So meron silang talent pool of those human resources, no? Anong naging impact nun, no? Yun nga, they've become the freelancing capital of the South. And nag-boom ang kanilang economy nung COVID kasi at the comfort of their homes, meron silang may cash flow sila, mga US dollar dumarating sa kanila, ginagamit nila yun sa kanilang economy. So that's Iligan. Now Roxas is eyeing or targeting to become a game development hub of Central Visayas, of the Visayas region. Nung nag-seminar kami doon, I think sabi ng mayor doon, Mayor Divas, na kakausapin na nila si GDAP, Game Developers Association of the Philippines. Magte-train sila doon. I think meron yata 6 months training. After 6 months training, meron na silang trabaho. Kailangan lang nilang tiyagain. And meron kasi silang IT BPM industry doon, yung Pueblo de Panay. Na BPO siya. Ang gusto naman nila idagdag doon is freelancing. Sa freelancing, kailangan nila yung i-train yung kanilang manpower. Manpower nila doon is yung CAPSU, Capiz State University. They are producing top of the class graduates din, kasi may mga top 10 sila in electrical, mechanical na engineering. So yun ang target nila, maging gamers hub sila. So in comparison, Palayan City, Rojas City, Ligan City, meron naman tayong business hub dito kung saan after graduation ng mga bagets, diretso trabaho na sila, diba? They just need to have the skills of that na yung BPO. And yun nga, yung tinuturo natin ngayon, yung natutunan din namin dun sa kanila is Project Saray. Project Saray is a DOST funded project kung saan it forecasts whether possible tons of produce in a municipality or in an area of an area. So that's Project Saray, funded ng DOST. It is a research of a UPLB yata. Yeah, UPLB doctorate professor. Student. And so yeah, that's Project Saray. And on the other hand, si LGU nila doon, in relation, in connection with that na mga projects, meron silang Paulo Rojas Connect. It's a project of Paulo Rojas to connect all schools, have an internet connection. This is done through PPP, public-private partnership. So meron silang partnership. It is duly funded by private sectors through Paulo Rojas. I think 80% yata ng schools doon sa Rojas ay may Starlink powered. The good thing about Starlink again is its technology. You don't need a cable to power it up. Kailangan mo lang ng satellite ni SpaceX or Starlink. Then yun na, nakakonect na sa internet. So yeah, that's it. Project Saray, Paulo Connect. And marami pa rin namang private industries to na nag-present. Huawei, Eastern Communications, yung mga nasa creative industry, yung CCAP, CCAP, original content creators yun CCAP. GDAP, Game Development Association of the Philippines, GDAP, and ACSI, Animation Council, AACPI, Animation Council of the Philippines Incorporated, AACPI. They will be having their first Creative Congress, Digital Creative Congress. I don't know when, pero yeah, meron silang pinaprepare. So yeah, I think that's good for today. I'm Oscar. See you again tomorrow.